I've got a few pieces of this 6mm plate, and I'd like to make a box, or maybe I should just say a vessel, and without making any cuts. I marked on one side what will basically be the bottom of this vessel. I think fullering like this should help me when I want to make the bends. I need to give a very big shout out to Tom Pierce for his extremely generous donation. At this point, he's already helped me / the channel out so much, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks so much, Tom. This is really one of those figure it out as I go along kind of projects. And use whatever I've got to do whatever I can. So I want the sides to be relatively 90 degrees to the base, and so this is where this gets a bit tricky. Creasing the corners should help me to fold them inwards. By the way, here's the duck-billed platypus tong, or I prefer flamingo-billed tong, which some people have called it. I had to stop because I forgot to put my glove on and my hand was really heating up just there. At this point, I might as well just call this an ashtray and be done with it. No matter, I'll just keep on keeping on. Little by little, it's getting there. One thing you can say about this is it's unique. It's obvious that it's been painstakingly hand forged. And I should put extra emphasis on the word pain. So this is oxalic acid. Previously I've used this to give steel a sort of a greenish hue. Don't really have any specific measurement, just put a little bit in and then I add hot water. I'll let that sit for 1 day. So here I am a day later and $1 shorter. You don't notice much now, but as it dries, it'll become more prominent. This is a few minutes later. You can see it's taken on a sort of powdery green color. I like how it makes my skull logo sort of glow in the dark. You definitely know we got a lot more fooling around to do.